Welcome to the end of the day. Happy that you all made it through. Allison, I really appreciate this type of wrapping up the day. We learned a lot. We've talked a lot about what's the status of the industry, what's happening around the industry. We heard a lot of really interesting perspectives around what direction the industry needs to go. And then we started really diving into the data. So I really appreciate that you took us back to the human part. And I'll remind you all, in the first session, Greg and I talked about that, the fact that, when it really comes down to it, any change, any adoption needs to happen with the people. So whether or not you're thinking about how to help your employees go through changes also, right, that we're looking at. Some of the people mentioned about sending folks out to be trained in how to, I think it was Gregory, talked about sending out employees to learn how to work with high voltage. There's just a lot of things that are going to be happening. And I love being empathetic. And knowing that you don't know the context, their context, unless you ask them. And so the why was also talked a lot about today. So I really appreciate that. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. We have another great lineup. Starting off, we're going to start inching into this kind of hinted thing that we talked about today, which is this bigger way of after connecting the dots, actually serving the industry. And the one term that you'll hear a lot of is fleet management. Because when earlier today, Kirk Mann was talking about how, as a customer, you kind of want to have somebody take care of everything for you, because your business is not about managing the vehicles. It's about delivering your services to your customers. So we're going to start off, have a really, John Critelli is a really great futurist. We'll introduce that. Jim Press will take over with a great panel. We're going to start including the channel folks, the people that are actually delivering the vehicles to the end customers. We have a couple of great dealers. The rest of the day, we have some, a couple of more great panels. A couple of really interesting keynotes. One that goes back to kind of the data, but with a understanding of how to get people to do what they need to do at the dealership. And then also we have a kind of a surprise guest who is an expert in strategy for companies. Now he's going to come and talk in general about what his expertise has taught us, but it should help everyone, no matter what type of company they're from. And at the end, my favorite futurist, Steve Greenfield, and I are going to wrap it up with, probably some poignant comments and a lot of chuckles. So I hope that you please join us tomorrow as well. Don't forget, fill out the little survey. You will be entered into a drawing, and I'll make sure we give out a bunch of them, a little, tchotchke bag of exciting things. So hope to see you all in the morning.